What's going on, guys? Afk Obby here, and is Jagex doing what they said they would? Are they keeping their promises? Let me let you in on a little something that they did today. So first things first that I noticed when I got on was that they dropped a new poll. Let's check out this poll. I noticed that we're going through a lot of the things that almost passed before they lowered that threshold to 70% from 75%. I'm going to leave a video link in the description below if you want to check it out. It's every single poll that would have passed at 70% all the way to 74.9%. There are tons of things that would have been in the game had they been polled with a 70% minimum. So go check that out. Now, that was one thing they did. They've done other things that they said they were going to do, like include us in the new skill. Look at these questions, guys. Question 1, what type of new skill would you most like to see the old school RuneScape team pitch? Pick your favorite option. You have combat such as attack, range, strength, defense, mage, hit points, or prayer. Gathering such as woodcutting, fishing, farming, hunter, or mining. Utility such as thieving, slayer, agility, construction, or firemaking. Production such as runecrafting, crafting, fletching, smithing, or herb lore. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to choose, what you did choose, what you would choose if you played. For me, I like gathering. There's just something about like where it's almost like Slayer. You have a task of like to go chop 100 logs, things like that. That'd be so sick. Give me a skill like that. That's my vote. Question 2, where did you get most of the information about the new skill? Multiple choices are allowed. Official news / blogs, official Osrs emails, gaming related news articles, Winter Summit livestream, Mod Aiza new skill process video, friends / clanmates, old school content creators. That's me. If you found out from me, vote that. I mean, not that you could put my name, but that'd be so cool if you could. Social media platforms like Reddit, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, other. So you can click multiple of those. Question 3, what activities do you most enjoy in game? Multiple options are allowed. PVM like bossing, skilling, raiding / in-game content, PvP, questing, social activities, minigames, completionist content, clue scroll content, or other. For me, it would be skilling, PvP, social activities, minigames, and that's pretty much it. Content creation, duh. That's what we do most enjoy in the game. That wasn't even a sentence, but that's what we enjoy. Would you be interested in attending a focus group on the new skill? Yes, get me in there. So then the last question about the new skill, do you want to fill out a more detailed survey? And then you click here to access the survey. In this extensive survey, I will put on the screen as I'll be reading them. I'll also leave the link where you can fill out the survey yourself. It says the survey will take about 30 minutes to complete. I haven't went over this yet. I've went over the poll myself, but I have not looked at this list yet. So this is very new to you and me. Welcome to our first community consultation survey on old school RuneScape's new skill. Over 190,000 of you voted. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to vote, guys. So here we are. The poll may have ended, but the new skill journey is just beginning. Our next step is all about finding out what type of new skill you want to see added to old school RuneScape. Check out this video from Mod Aiza to find out more about this stage in the process. Ain't that thing, right? That's interesting. This is we expect the community consultation phase could be wrapped up by mid-February, but this process can take as long as it needs. The important thing is that we take our time to do this right. And that's true. I am all about them taking their time and doing it right. After about a week of this survey going live, we'll analyze the results so that we can start work on designing some pitches for you. Please note, we may run additional surveys if needed. The survey closes on the 31st of January. That is in 8 days, guys. 8. Well, you'll be seeing this later than that. So this is like 6 or 7 days that'll be closing. I've noticed I'm doing a lot of like jittering, and I'm sorry if you guys are gonna be seeing me do this the whole video. So it says, fill out this survey to let us know your thoughts. Make sure you're brutally honest. Guys, I will be brutally honest in this video. Questions marked with an asterisk will be required, and optional questions will be marked as such. This survey will take about 30 minutes to complete. If you don't have enough time to complete the survey, you should be able to come back to complete it later. I'm going to be filling out the survey as I'm talking to you guys. We'll begin the survey by asking some questions about you as a player and how you voted on the new skill poll. Again, we didn't vote, guys. We honestly forgot, and I want to eat my own ass out for that, but how did you vote on the should a new skill be added to the game poll? I'm going to say I voted, I didn't vote, but I would have voted yes. That's me. Damn, that's embarrassing, but I did say I'd be brutally honest. What activities do you most enjoy in old school RuneScape? Multiple options welcome. So it seems like that question was on the poll, but we'll do it again. Questing, PvP minigames, social activity, skilling. That's over half. Guys, we must enjoy this game. Yo, Prod, he's on the golden tench, my friend. Holy moly. What is your total skill level? I'm not gonna do it for this account. So let's look up the Afk Obby because that's the account that I obviously play on. Okay, 1770. So between 1501 and 1800, that is us. Approximately when did you first begin playing old school RuneScape? I lied, that says RuneScape, not old school RuneScape. But we did start playing RuneScape 2 in 2004. I believe the date was even like March 4th. What is the RSN, which stands for Old School RuneScape Character Display Name, for your most played character? So we will type in the Afk Obby. Next, optional. Do you have concerns about the new skill project despite voting yes? Do I have concerns? No. Well, I was going to go over this, but they're going over it for me. We've set up a dedicated Discord server called the New Skill Player Council so that we can chat directly with players to get feedback on the new skill. We want to have a variety of player opinions so that we can get different perspectives. Players who voted no on the new skill are welcome and encouraged to apply. As long as you're able to give feedback in a respectful way, we'd like to hear from you. And then they go on about how the Discord server works, as anyone can join the server. Upon joining the server, you'll receive a member role. It's within 1 minute of you joining, but you won't be able to speak or type. You will be able to see various channels and react to messages which have been posted by others. Selected applicants from this survey will be invited to form a focus group on the new skill via Discord. They will be able to contribute to discussions about topics relating to the new skill within the Discord. Since we won't have the ability to monitor Discord 24/7, the channels will be open and locked as necessary. JMods will direct the conversations and ask for feedback as we need it. Lastly, a small number of select players will be invited to form an even smaller focus group, which is 6 to 10 people. This is so that our developers can reach out under NDA, non-disclosure agreement, for a trusted opinion on a quick question or feedback point. As these players will be under an NDA, these types of conversations will happen via a private area in the Discord server. Yo, that gives me goosies, guys. I'm trying to be a part of that. Can I fix this damn railing? Oh my gosh. We will share a general overview of the discussions we've had with NDA players on a regular basis so that we're being as transparent as possible. Okay, if I do not fix this broken railing, my fist is going to go through the monitor. Are you interested in being part of a focus group to discuss your thoughts on the new skill directly with the development team? Yes. Invite me in, baby. Do you have a Discord account? Yes, we do. What is your Discord username? So for me, I will type the Afk Obby hashtag 9290. Do you guys say hashtag or do you say pound sign? My cousin says pound sign. How stupid. What a douche. All right, so we'll hit next. Thank you for your interest. Please note we are a UK studio, so we operate during standard UK working hours, 9 o'clock GMT to 1800 GMT, Monday through Friday. We may be active outside of these hours, but it isn't guaranteed. Feedback sessions will be planned in advance and developers will reach out when they need to. Please attach any supporting evidence to show your interest in being part of the New Skill Player Council. This could include a link to a YouTube video with your thoughts, a pitch that you've created, or a Google document expressing your own thoughts on why you'd be a good fit. That makes me wish that I had a YouTube video to post because I have such great feedback. I'm brutally honest. I'm pissed. But that's okay. We don't have any, so I will hit next. I'll just say, you know what? I'm just going to shoot my shot. But have videos in support of the new skill. https://youtube.com/c/the Afk Obby. Is that even my link, guys? Imagine. Copy. Paste. It's me. Okay, so we shot our shot. Next, we'd like to survey you on your favorite skill types. This will also be pulled in game. Okay, so it's just gonna be another one that kind of was in game, but it looks like they go into more extensive detail right here. There will always be considerable degree of flexibility as skill types can overlap between each other. For example, the construction skill might be considered a production skill, but in practice, we see it often trained for a utility benefit. When voting, try to think in broad terms and keep the following definitions in mind. Then they go on to briefly describe what exactly they mean by like the combat gathering, production, utility, things like that. Combat skill, a skill that directly integrates with the existing combat system and can improve your power in combat, like ranged attack, strength, defense, magic, hit points, prayer. Now we're blowing through these. Let's go, baby. I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Gathering skill is a skill that focuses on collecting resources, generally to train production skills. Woodcutting, fishing, farming, hunter, mining. And then production skill, a skill used to take raw resources and use them to make something useful. In old school RuneScape, these tend to resemble real life trades. Rune crafting, I don't think I've ever done that in real life. Crafting, fletching, smithing, herb lore. Utility skill is a skill that enhances gameplay mechanics in a unique way. These tend to expand a player's toolkit in a way that is difficult to describe. Thieving, slayer, agility, construction, and firemaking. What type of new skill would you most like to see the old school RuneScape development team pitch? I said it before, I'll say it again, trash me in the comments if you want. Give me a slayer gathering. Then it says, tell us how much you like or dislike the idea of a new skill being ... A new combat skill. No. Extremely dislike. A new gathering skill. Extremely like. A new production skill. Sure. A new utility skill. Sure. I did put extremely like on all those though, because I think it would be cool to expand on those in the game. A new combat, I don't know what they would even do for new combat. It's weird. I don't know. I don't like the idea. But I like the idea of a new skill anywhere else. Anywhere. How do you feel about the following thematics for a new skill? Magical theme, neutral. Nature theme, I like it. Real world theme, for example, being a craftsman, blacksmith, lumberjack, musician, that's pretty sweet. Mechanical theme, like undead theme, that sounds kind of sick actually. What if that, okay, if that was like the combat, like something to do with the undead where you could like summon a goat, I don't know. Spitballing here. Honestly, the idea sounds stupid when it came out of my mouth, but in my head it sounded really nice. How do you feel about a new skill concept that interacts with core combat through introducing new weapons / armor? No. Enhancing current weapons armor? No. Introducing new spells or a way to interact with spells? Interacting with spells? That's kind of neutral. Introducing new items such as consumables? Neutral. Introducing new ways to augment combat or skills, similar to prayer? Neutral. Introduces a new combat style. I'm going to say dislike, not extremely dislike. If they came out with it, I guess I wouldn't be mad. We would just have to go with the flow. How do you feel about a skill concept that ... involves re-engaging with existing content in a new way? Yeah. Uses magic without being tied to the magic skill or spellbook system. Okay, I like that. Has a key concept to sync items from the economy as part of training it. No. Nah. Takes content which already exists from one skill and moves it onto a new skill if a new skill's identity is stronger. No. Involves both production and gathering one skill. Be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? How important would it be for us to revisit failed skill pitches such as warding, sailing, or artisan over or instead of creating a brand new skill pitch? One of these are what I liked, I think. I'm just going to say revisit it, all of them, because I'm pretty sure that people were saying that they were all good ideas. Like I saw some people say warding was good. Some people said sailing was good. Some people said artisan was good. I wouldn't mind them being repitched into further detail so I could see them again. Have you experienced any of the skills in RuneScape that don't appear in old school, such as summoning and dungeoneering? Yes. Don't bring that back. No. Well, I would maybe summoning if it wasn't anything to do with player, like PvP or something. Summoning, I'll just say a few elements. Dungeoneering was pretty dope, if I'm going to be honest. Divination, no, I don't even understand that shit. I don't even understand that stuff. So I'm going to say none. Archaeology is pretty sweet. I've only done that a little bit. Pretty sweet to me. Invention, I don't really know any of it, so I'm just going to say a few. Optional, can you explain in fewer than 400 characters which elements you would like us to implement in the new skill? I'm just going to say gathering skill, the Slayer feel to it. Tasks on things to gather. Or make, that'd be sweet too. New skills have the potential to allow players to do more things, increase players' power. Which aspects of increased player power would most interest you? Pick up to 3 answers. Enhancing your capabilities in PvM, player versus monster combat. I don't see why not. Enhancing your capabilities in PvP. It's already dead anyway, so I'm not going to do that one. Being able to interact with the game world in a new way. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. Being able to obtain new resources. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, pick up to 3. So we'll take off enhancing your capabilities in PvM. Enhancing your capabilities in other scaling methods. Sure. Being able to make new items. Yeah, we like that too. If a new skill was released with the following features, how would you feel? Making money. Well, of course we'd like that. New items being introduced to the game. Of course we'd like that. Multiple ways to train. Of course. Increasing player power. Why not? We'll like it. More completionism content. Of course. Expanding on narrative and story content. Of course. Exploring new areas and systems. Of course. If a new skill was released without the following features, how would you feel? So without making money, we would dislike it. New items being introduced to the game. So pretty much I'm going to do the exact opposite, right? How much do you agree or disagree with the following statements relating to how much a new skill should interact with other skills? Now this says a new skill should be completely standalone and never interact with other skills. No, that's dumb. A new skill should have crossover with other skills through joint training methods. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. A new skill should require other skills to train it. That's neutral. A new skill should unlock new ways to train existing skills. I like it. I kind of like that. Some players have stated that a skill should feel very different to a minigame, or it's not worth adding to the game. Do you agree with this principle? I'm going to say neutral. I don't think it has to have a minigame feel. I don't think it doesn't have to have a minigame feel. So I'm just going to say neutral. Looks like we're about 50% of the way done with this survey. Rate the importance of each design pillar for a new skill. A healthy addition that is deeply rooted in the game. It's important. Provides meaningful progression. That's important. Appeals to a variety of player types. Extremely important. Enjoyable to train. Yeah, that's pretty important. I don't think it's extremely important, but not everything can be enjoyable, right? If they try to make it too enjoyable, I feel like it's gonna get messed up. I might get backlash for that. Describing in one word, what makes you most excited about the prospect of training a new skill? Man, what would be a good word for just like something new, dude? Like, what makes me most excited about it? Like, fresh, dude. Like fresh content, like just fresh. My one word is gonna be fresh. You can tell I was born in the 90s. How would you feel if a new skill was released with the following features? A new introductory quest. I like those. A skilling guide which acts as a hub and offers activities and training methods. I like that. Brand new areas to explore. I like that a lot too. A presence in underutilized area that already exists in the game. Yeah, why not? An item sync. Neutral. How would you feel if a new skill was released without the following features? I mean, I wouldn't like extremely dislike it if it came without the introductory quest, the skilling guide, the brand new areas, the presence in underutilized areas, or an item sync. I'll just still put neutral. Do long-standing game issues need to be fixed specifically from a new skill instead of elsewhere through other methods/solutions? There's nothing that I really know of, so I'm just gonna put no. Let me know if you guys have something in the comments below though. Optional, how do you feel about the following ideas for new and unique mechanics from a new skill? These are wild concepts that have not been explored yet. Gliding, I like it. Mounts, oh, I like it. Boats, I like it. Animal companions, I like it. I extremely like it. Transmog your character or equipment, neutral. How important is storytelling, narrative, and world building to you when it comes to a new skill? Neutral. Well, I'm just gonna say important, right? In fewer than 500 characters, can you explain what is important to making a new skill feel old school? That's a good question. I have no idea what makes these feel old school. Let me think for a minute. Just like progression, like it has to have progression. It also has to have importance to the main game, meaning early game, mid game, and late game content. Pretty much everything but fire making, right? If you're like an iron, I guess maybe if you're an iron, fire making is like when they did Guardians of the Rift, you have to have a high fire making in order to like get the best lantern, so then your pouches don't deplete. That's what we're talking about. We like little stuff like that. How would you feel if a new skill was released with the following features? A competitive money making method when using the new skill. We like it. New rewards which could replace existing best in slot equipment. Neutral. The ability to enhance or strengthen existing equipment. We like it. Fashionscape and cosmetic upgrades. We like it. How would you feel if a new skill was released without the following features? A competitive money making method. We wouldn't really care. New rewards which could replace existing best in slot equipment. We wouldn't really care. That's fine. If they did it, that's perfectly fine. If they didn't do it, that's perfectly fine. The ability to enhance or strengthen existing equipment, we wouldn't mind it. Any of this, the fashionscape and the cosmetic upgrades, we wouldn't mind it, but we do enjoy it, so we will put dislike it. We're getting kind of juicily honest up in here. Would you prefer that rewards from a new skill are locked behind new quests? Would I prefer it? Yes, but it can't be something that like an account like mine couldn't do, like a 10 HP or an Obby Mauler or restricted accounts. You please make it accessible to everybody. Kind of like, you know, the entry into construction is just like a requirement to pay. Herblore is just a quest. Runecraft is just a quest. Make it like that. So I would prefer it. Yes. How would you feel if a new skill was released with the following features? Soloable training methods. Yeah, of course, right? Group training methods, we would love that. Active and engaging training methods, we would love that. Chill and low intensity training methods AFKable. We'd love that. We love it. A buyable way to train the skill? No. Neutral. Easy to train on mobile? Of course. How would you feel if a new skill was released without these things? Soloable? I mean neutral, obviously. Group training methods without the group training methods? I mean just neutral. Active and engaging? Neutral. Chill and low intensity, you know, AFK? We'd be pissed. A buyable way to train the skill, if it was released without that, oh, I would love it. Easy to train on mobile, I would dislike it if it was released without that. It's so convenient to use mobile, right? It'd become a mad inconvenience. You know what I'm saying. What the heck am I supposed to do again? Move this. This feels very geary. Oh, duh. There we go. What makes you enjoy a skill? Explore or unlock new areas? That'd be sick. Extremely like. Discover more about lore and narrative of the game? Extremely like, of course. Meaningful progression towards powerful, unique rewards? Of course. Having varying intensity training and methods available? Of course. We love that, guys. Seeing my level go up? Love it. Fashionscape? Love it. Completionist content? Love it. Puzzle solving? We're kind of terrible at that, so I'm just gonna put like. Bossing and learning new mechanics? That's always fun, right? Highly intensity gameplay rewarding. Tick precision. God, our wrists are kind of old, so I'm gonna put neutral. In fewer than 500 characters, can you tell us what makes skills enjoyable to train and how you prefer to train a new skill? So let's say AFK, convenient, works well with the progression of the account. Easy. Methods of training skills can tend to follow similar trends, such as using items on other items or interacting with the game. How important is it that a new skill follows this trend? Neutral. I would prefer it not be something like that, but obviously you can't help it. If a new skill is added to the game, should players have to re-earn the ability to use their max cape for its perks? I've never had one. I'm neutral because I feel bad. Oh, but it's a max cape, dude. So I'm going to put neutral. If a new skill is added to the game, should we archive the current top players of each game mode permanently in a Hall of Fame and have that visible on high scores? Yes. If we archive the current top players in a Hall of Fame list on high scores, how many players should we seek to archive? Top 500. How would you feel about the following suggestions to recognize the top players who are currently on the high scores? Top players on the high scores being represented somewhere in-game as a recognition of achievement before the new skill. I like that. A visual representation somewhere on the high scores to recognize top players who have already achieved mastery in the current 23 skills, 200 mil all, a unique trophy on high scores list. We like it. Ooh. Optional, rate your level of concern on the following topics in light of a new skill. Existing training methods, no concern. Nostalgia, no concern. If it's a new skill, how can you really feel nostalgia? You know what I'm saying? Economy, concerned. High scores, not concerned. Max cape, I'm concerned at how it's going to be taken. Combat, I'm not concerned. I don't think this new skill will have anything to do with combat at all. Without thinking about the details of each pitch, rate them based on which ones you liked or disliked. Links to the pitches can be found below. It says without thinking about them. Dude, I don't know. Bard, I'm going to say I like it. Exploring, adventuring, extremely like. Ranching and animal husbandry, sounds like you're gonna marry an animal, but we extremely like it. Inscription, that sounds kind of juicy. Feel like we're gonna, what are you doing? Sounds like we're gonna go into a bunch of pyramids and inscript. Yeah, you like that one? So we'll say like it. Communing, yeah, I like that. Engineering, I like that. Foraging, I like that. And that should be the last one. Optional, how much do you agree or disagree with the following statements? The new skill will be stuck in development limbo for a long time because the community won't be able to agree. Agree. The time is right for a new skill in old school RuneScape. Agree. A new skill should release... What? A new skill should release in its finished state and have all the rewards, areas, and content perfected from release. Strongly agree. A new skill should release with lots of content but have reward space and extra room for future expansion. Agree. Oh, well, wait. We don't want it in its absolute finished state. I'm going to put agree, but I want there to be tons of expansion if possible. Like maybe a mini game for it one day or something. A new skill should be released as bare bone content with the ability to be fleshed out later. No, not bare bone. Optional, if you could add any skill to old school RuneScape, what would it be? Name your dream skill. Let me click on, oh no, I don't see the one. It might be that artisan or something is the one that I wanted, but I'm just going to put, I don't want to put Slayer Gathering. I look dumb. Almost complete. Just a final reminder that we also have an in-game poll running until the 30th of January. This one ends the 31st, but the in-game poll ends on the 30th. We aim to have skill pitches ready in February, but if we do not need to extend community consultation, it could take a little longer. Thanks for your time. Simply click the next button to submit your answers. Next. Woo! We're done! Yay! All right. Mod Aiza came out with a video kind of going over everything similar to this, also discussing the new Discord channel. I'll leave a link in the description for all of this information. Thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta complete this quest, and I will see you guys tomorrow.